plants, and pets. Those three P's are what you should be watching out for as we prepare for the cold weather. Once you've taken care of yourself and your loved ones, News 19 Sam Perez gives us some tips on caring for the other two P's.
If it's too cold for you, it's too cold for them.
William Hudson has been a veterinarian for more than 2 decades. As Midlands residents prepare for the cold weather coming in, Hudson says it's important to remember your furry friends, even though their coats might look warm.
You can equate it to wearing a jacket. It still gets cold.
That's something that pet owner Sarah Schrader knows. She's had cats, dogs, and even horses. While she keeps them outside most of the time, Schrader tells me she's bringing them inside this weekend.
And I understand, not everybody can keep their animals indoor, but it is it is important. I used to be a vet tech, and we saw a lot of sad stories from people leaving their animals outside.
In some places, like Lexington County, there's a tethering ordinance that requires animals have a warm place to stay, according to Animal Services Sergeant Brittany Jones.
If it's 40 or below, you can't have the dog outside without shelter or appropriate bedding inside of that shelter for more than 30 minutes.
Once you've got your pet set up, it's time to focus on plants. Randall Isherwood owns Garden Outpost.
This cold front coming in is going to be kind of unseasonably cold, so there will be some extra plants that need to be kind of covered or protected.
That includes seagull palms and hydrangeas, which typically don't need much protection this time of year. Isherwood tells me that mulching can help with insulation.
One, it creates a heat blanket, and two, when you mulch, it's actively decomposing, and compost actually creates heat.
If the plant's above ground, you can create a cover.
You want to use white cloth. You want to fully cover, don't cover just the top. You want to cover to the ground because your heat source is the ground. So make sure it's fully covered and pinned to the ground.
Sumter gardener Debbie Ingracia has spent today fashioning covers out of items she had lying around, like boxes and sprinkler protectors. Isherwood says if you're not sure if you should cover something, it's better to be safe than sorry. Reporting in Columbia, Sam Perez, News 19 WLTX.
And back to the pets, Dr. Hudson tells us it's also important to keep in mind what you're laying out as you're bracing for the cold. Antifreeze can be fatal to dogs if ingested, and salt on the ground can hurt their paws if it's not wiped off.